and veteran players. To get the XP bonus, your team will need a player with XP level 9 or lower and a player with XP level 10 or higher. As for the city, Christmas Day brings Naughty or Nice. Wear designated holiday items to earn double XP. And make sure you find the large tree because a special present will be waiting for you. The city is also hosting the Ruffles Ridge 4-point tournament, where you can test your range with a 4-point line. Rewards include a trip to the 2022 NBA All-Star Weekend, signed NBA memorabilia, and exclusive in-game prizes. As you can see, gifts are everywhere in NBA 2K22. So get out there and hit the courts.
In Season 2, we introduced the Play Your Way to 2K TV Challenge, where the player that delivers the most impressive triple-double with our cover athlete, Luka Doncic, gets a chance to be on 2K TV. Well, you voted, and here's the winner.
The reason I decided to do the cover athlete challenge was just something I wanted to do. I want to be a little recognized in the community or whatever, but overall just to have fun. It was kind of difficult to get. I played 12-minute quarters and everything, but I'm just surprised that I got voted. I feel it's based off my points. I play 2K all the time. I don't usually go to like the park and stuff like that due to the builds I'll be making. They're just odd builds, but I do play a lot. 2K is the one thing I play the most if you ask my family members and everything like that. My favorite thing to do in playing 2K, well, for my career, is rec. I love going to the rec. I feel like it's easier, it's more competitive. I just wish like you could, determine how long you get to play. Can you 5-minute quarters, 10-minute quarters, something like that, just to make it, more funner. If I'm playing, like, for example, my league, I like to use the Miami Heat and the Bucks. Those are my favorite teams to use. When I'm playing Blacktop, my favorite player is Russell Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard. I do have an older cousin I play with a lot, and sometimes I beat him, sometimes he beats me. So shout out to him. He knows who he is if he sees this. What I like about 2K22 is the improvement over time, adding new people's jump shots and dunk packages, and just how they patch everything to make it more fair to everyone else. My goal of being a content creator is just to have fun, to make people enjoy the time that they have when they're watching me, just to make people happy or make them laugh. The tips I have and the things I feel like I've learned is not everyone can play this game at the same level or have an understanding. I'm a basketball nerd, so when it comes to like people's jump shots and how they play and stuff like that, what to expect when you're playing against them, I kind of have a feeling of what they're going to do before they do it. But all I can say is just enjoy yourself. And if you like basketball, then things should be slightly easier playing this game. Thank you for voting for me, and I hope to be a part of this again.
In honor of the NBA's 75th anniversary, my team is releasing special versions of cards for players who made the official NBA 75 list.
With each release in my team, be on the lookout for these NBA 75 versions of cards. Each has all of their badges unlocked for you to customize and make your own.
There are 6 different collections to complete, covering 6 different decades of NBA ball.
Once a collection is ready to complete, the community will vote on Twitter at NBA2K_MyTeam to decide who the collection completion player will be.
My personal favorite, Steph Curry. I can't wait to add his NBA 75 card to my collection.
We are back on 2K TV with Brendan Donahue, the president of the 2K League. We're talking Season 5, what's new? I know there's a lot going on, so let's jump right in.
We are right in the middle of our combine process, players trying out, becoming draft eligible. So it's a very exciting time, and we have a lot to talk about today.
I know there's an increased focus on marquee tournaments this year. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, listen, our fans have always told us they love tournaments. And so we are actually going to have twice as many tournaments as we've ever had before. We're going to have the Banner Chain powered by AT&T. We're still going to have all those 5-on-5 tournaments. But then for the first time ever, we are going to have 3-on-3 tournaments presented by Coinbase. So we are thrilled to actually have a whole new mode of the game added to the 2K League.
What made you guys decide to include 3v3 tournaments this year with the qualifiers?
So we have been getting more and more feedback that there was this huge portion of the player base that loved playing in the park, loved playing 3-on-3, and maybe we weren't representing, finding the best players in the world in that mode. With such an active community there, we thought it made a lot of sense for the 2K League to be connected to that community. And so that's why we opened up our competition this upcoming season to include both.
Now, you're saying that we're going to have a 3v3 champion and a 5v5 champion.
That is absolutely right. So we are going to have champion for both modes of the game. And so it's going to be a very challenging year for our 2K League players because the best in the world are going to have to excel at both 3v3 and 5v5 with chances to win money in both modes.
We got to talk about the higher prize pool because I know that you said that fans were excited about that too, as well as probably, the players because they're the ones that are getting those coins.
No doubt about it. So we are going to have by far our biggest prize pool ever in 2K League history. We'll share more about that in the next couple of weeks, but I can promise you with more games, with more money on the line, there's a lot more prize money out there.
And I know that there are amateur teams competing against 2K League teams, right?
Yeah, so Alexis, so we constantly, our players, us as the league, we're constantly being told, you have no idea, I can compete with the 2K League players. I'm as good as they are. And so for the first time ever in league history, players at home will be able to actually prove that. And so our 3v3 tournaments will all be started with qualifier tournaments, where any player in the 2K community can get their friends and compete from home, and the top teams will actually advance to play in the tournaments, 3v3 tournaments with our 2K League teams.
That's awesome. That's really fun and a way to get the 2K community involved. And let's say I was interested in that, how would I find out more information about those tournaments and those qualifiers?
So we're thinking probably early in 2022, we'll have all that information to be able to share in much more detail. So players out there will know exactly how they have, how can they earn that chance to compete against the best and take a shot at that prize money.
And we'll probably talk about it here on 2K TV, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And thank you, Brendan, so much for joining us on 2K TV. Hopefully I get to see you in person next year, maybe.
No doubt, Alexa. I'm so happy to be here. And by the way, can't wait to see our friend Chris Manning back, too.
Yes, we're so excited for him to join as well. And he's going to be excited about this amateurs going against the pros, too, because, he might get in on the action as well.
Watch out.
Go, Dub Nation, get up and get loud for your Warriors! Hi, this is Matt Pittman, PA announcer for the Golden State Warriors, and you'll hear me calling Warriors games on NBA 2K22. At guard, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. Having a basketball crazy city with fans with such high basketball IQs, they're super dialed into everything. And I love the fact that they're going to give me honest feedback. They're going to join with me on big calls. Ball game! Stephen Curry for three! At one point, when we had a couple of Warriors players, they had a little mini camp. We called it the double. It was the Warriors bubble. After one of the practice sessions, they brought in a PlayStation, hooked it up to the gigantic Jumbotron at Chase Center. Juan Toscano Anderson and Damian Lee are sitting there playing 2K. D. Lee hits a three, and he does my three call. D. Lee for three! And I was like, okay, Somebody's paying attention out there. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. The chance to call Stephen Curry when he's doing what he does on the night when he scored 62, that is something you just don't ever forget. I mean, that is just imprinted into your memory. Every time he does the little step forward, then step back behind the line and hit that three with the defender right in his face. And there's the dagger! Stephen Curry for three! You're keenly aware that you're watching the greatest human being to ever shoot a basketball do his thing in his prime. I mean, it's just a privilege. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. The opportunity to be part of something special for the Bay Area in opening up Chase Center at the start of the 2019-2020 season, that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You know, national TV versus the Clippers. Santana's playing the national anthem. Building is full, and it's, we're making history, all of us together, and that's very much what it felt like. If I had to use a word to describe working for the Warriors and basketball in the Bay Area, that word would be community, because everyone's bought in and everyone is a card-carrying member of Dub Nation. Here we go, Warriors fans. Let's get this game started. I want fans to feel like they're watching a game either on television or they're sitting there and somehow won like the coolest prize ever and got to play in the arena during a game. I want them to have like the most Dub Nation experience they could possibly have without being there. I want them to have the most authentic experience they can in the comfort of their living room, wherever they are. Ooh, throw down!
Hey, this is Matt Pittman, PA voice of the Golden State Warriors. It's time for your 2K TV top plays. Up first from Crazy Hall 18 in Park After Dark, going coast to coast, and he elevates, windmill power, stuffs it down, and puts him on the floor. Wow. Second is Big Tonka. Watch this dude elevate and stuff on not one, not two, but all 5 dudes. What a threat. You just cannot stop that. Wow. I mean, 2K TV, wow. Up next in my career is Jared. You see how this guy is all over the floor on defense. Going from the top of the circle, now sinking back into the paint. Watch the way that he rotates over and defends the rim. There are so few guys that can do that, and even fewer who can do that right there. Delivering the dime with the one and only LaMelo. That's the point guard you want to run your My Career with. We close today with, what's this? A Pro-Am postcard from the Concha Del Mar Deer family. Today at a Pro-Am camp, teaching a lesson about the dangers of weak post shots and demonstrating the proper finishing technique. Send more snacks, please. Yours truly, Black Hammer 30. Vote now for your top play of the week. And remember, you could be featured on 2K TV too by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Thanks, everyone. It's been a blast. See you inside the Warriors games on NBA 2K22.
Check back next week. We have a holiday.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was a stirring performance of our national anthem. With that concluded, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Devin Vassell out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Primo in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, Chandler Hutchison is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Paul George. And this time of year, Grant, the evolution of strength and conditioning programs really shows its value.
It really does. I mean, this is a great time to be an NBA player for so many reasons, including the ones that you mentioned.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Vassell. Left side Murray. To the middle. Here's Primo. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Cousins. Offensive board. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's George. Pass to Cousins. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George's shot is good.
Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
George outside, driving inside, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
The first free throw is good.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
George hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Primo. Back to Murray. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Now here's Cousins. Defense right on him. George outside. There's the triple. San Antonio with a rebound. Last time they met in San Antonio.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's Vassell. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Bagley against George. Unloads from 13, and the Clippers miss again. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Primo, checked by Cousins. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Defended by Murray. Here's George. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Cousins. Defense is right there. Out left to the wing. Defended by Murray. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Primo. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Deflected!
Yeah, don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
Murray against George. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Defended by Murray. George with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Looking to end the run. And that's going to be a travel.
Ball to the Spurs.
For San Antonio, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Primo. Now here's Bagley, defended by Burks. They kick it out to Murray. Shoots over Cousins. Bagley. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Outside Murray. Here's Vassell, defended by Burks. Six on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Vassell can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Pass to George. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Murray. Pass to Primo. Hutchison grabs the board.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
With his first shot attempt. No good, off the front rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Vassell.
I got your help side.
From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Now here's Cousins. 11 points for him last game against Portland.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Back to Murray.
Watch the screen.
A shot to stop the drought. And he sinks the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Bagley against Anthony. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Magician. Now Bagley. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Anthony outside. Free throw line jumper. They get it back. Goes back up. The kick out to Johnson. There's the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Anthony left side. Outside Johnson. That three's off the mark.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Magician. Coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota. Warren, the pass to Bagley. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And it's good for 2. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Magician. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Los Angeles shooting around 40% early on here.
Remaining in the first.
Anthony with it. The shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. And the basket is good.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Pass to Magician. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 5.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
To the inside, Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Man, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now here's Bagley. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Poke loose. And stolen by Bagley. Outside Warren. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
LA basketball.
The Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Seconds left to play in the first. Kicks it out to Kennard. Inside. Second chance effort. And he lays it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Magician. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio leading. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Outside Warren. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's Warren on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The The shot no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Outside Johnson. And he drives in. Down low. A shot from the mid-range. And too long on the shot. Well, the Spurs shooting has been great this game, 58%.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He picked up 22 points, and his defensive presence was terrific, picking up a number of blocks and steals. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Launches a three. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the paint. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kennard. All sorts of time. Again, the Clippers score.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Covered by Johnson. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
The offensive rebound. So they take the lead. He has 6.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Warren against Cousins. Out to the wing. Here's Magician. Sinks the tray. And the Spurs lead by 1.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Back to George. Beyond the arc. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Here's Magician. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And Bogdanovic doing a great job of separating from the screen.
And here's George. He's got 7. That shot missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3. From three-point land here in the second quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
T-shirt time. Fans, your Clippers Spirit. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Vassell, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Here's Magician. Give him 8. Down low. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Cousins. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. George outside. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. And that one's good. Magician.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Outside Johnson. Here's Hutchison. Warren with the rebound. San Antonio leading. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Johnson. They need this. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal
Hey,
foul.
if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
LA, Keon Johnson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
And he drops the first. The Spurs making a switch here.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Box your man out. I got it.
And Johnson drops them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Murray. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Cousins, the pass to Johnson. Here's George. And here's Cousins. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Murray's shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
The Clippers trail. Pass to George. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Murray. And there's another one for the Spurs.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Cousins. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Defended by Murray. Shot to end the cold streak. That one off the back iron and out.
But nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Check by Cousins. Pass to Primo. Spurs need to get one up here from deep three-point range, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's defense.
Burks, he's checked in for Johnson. Nunn's checked in for San Antonio. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2.
Hey, right here. Watch the screen.
He's covered by Bagley. George outside. Pass to Burks. Here's Hutchison. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, the edge to Cousins rebounding, you're okay with it if it shows up in the way he goes about his business on the glass.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Murray from 12 feet. Misses off the right iron. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And here's Cousins.
2 minutes remain in the
back to Burks.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Pulls it from the top of the key. George, no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Vassell's shot is good.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's George. He has 7. Over Nunn. George with the bucket. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Murray. And counted from 12 feet.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's George. Blocked. Here's Vassell. Now here's Murray. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. Outside Burks. George outside. Cousins down low, defended by Murray. Cousins can't hit. San Antonio leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Murray. 11 seconds left in the first half. With a step back. It's not going to go for him. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Chandler Hutchison. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Alec Burks. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the inside. George outside.
Pick coming.
He's off on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. To the left side wing. From downtown, Primo. Good. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's George. Here's Cousins. No luck on that one. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Well, the Spurs shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Primo. Back to Murray. Here's Vassell. Murray with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 14.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
George for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Primo. Outside Murray. With some arc, and he takes it up and lays it in. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Pass to George. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Now here's George. The D's right on him. Knocks it loose. Outside Burks. And there's the rejection. Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. On defense, the Spurs. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
San Antonio foul. Number 17. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cousins. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Luke Kennard, just a dangerous shooter out there on the floor, and he can also make some plays, but it's that over 40% from deep that keeps him dangerous.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Clippers have possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That's power from DeMarcus Cousins.
And with Kennard in his shooting, the only complaint would be the volume.
Well, that might be the case, PA, but he's got to be on the floor more and be used in a more consistent role. So hard to ask a guy to give you more without getting more minutes.
Here's Primo, checked by Cousins.
On the wing, baby.
Second shot opportunity. Hutchison grabs the board. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Up top, Kennard, defended by Bogdanovic. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. That one drops for him.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Outside Burks. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Magician. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks.
San Antonio foul. Number 7.
For the Clippers, Anthony comes in for Cousins, and it's Johnson in for Burks. And the Spurs making a change here.
I see him. They're coming.
Pass to Kennard.
Woo!
5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Anthony's got 8 points. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the paint. And Anthony slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And that one's good. Magician. 13 points in the game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Hutchison. Back to Anthony. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Bogdanovich with it, defended by Kennard. Lets it fly. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Down low. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 8 here in this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Right wing. Here's Magician. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Kennard outside. And Anthony slams it in.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. He's guarded by Anthony. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the Clippers have possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Johnson passes to Anthony. And it's in there. Anthony's got 18 points in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
With the drive, here's Hutchison.
That's all you. That's all
Tries again. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 14 points here in the second half.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
He's guarded by Anthony. Anthony grabs the board. Well, the Clippers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Kennard. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Warren. Covered by Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Unloads from 13. And that one comes up a bit short.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Here's Kennard. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Kennard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Pass to Magician. Out to the right wing. Now here's Bogdanovich. Over Anthony. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Kennard finds Anthony. High arcing shot. And the layup is up and in. He's got 6.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
San Antonio calls timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Substitution.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bagley. Here's Vassell. Murray with it. 4 on the clock. To stop the drought. And he hits the jumper for 2. Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Anthony against Bagley. Anthony misses. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Murray with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively, and DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
1:09 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Murray against Anthony. Back to Johnson. Anthony in the post. Bagley's on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
At the line for your Clippers. 2 shots.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out, box out.
He misses the free throw.
The next one. I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out.
And the second free throw is good. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Vassell to the inside. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Anthony. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Clippers making a change here. Burks is checked in.
Alec Burks.
San Antonio shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Murray passes to Nunn. 20 seconds left in the third. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Johnson against Murray. Here's Burks. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 23.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Spurs, up 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Okay, just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing, keep getting shots. That's all right. They block a couple shots with the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. They're going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves. Coach Ty Lue.
Wanting his guys to slow down a bit there. Good message from Coach Lue.
I got your help.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for San Antonio, Marvin Bagley is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
On the wing, Burks. Nunn defends. Pass to Johnson. Inside. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Nunn.
Spurs substitution. Josh Primo.
Off the inbound, shot clock at 2, and the layup is good.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Murray passes to Bagley. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Right side, Burks. Anthony, soft touch off the glass. Anthony's got 25 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Vassell. Covered by Johnson. The 11-footer. And there are the Spurs with another bucket. Here's Johnson. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Now here's Burks. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
And he knocks down the first one. Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony. And he makes both free throws. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Primo. On the take. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. And here's Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Murray's got 22.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Burks. Now Cousins over Murray. And again, no good by the Clippers. To the middle. Shot from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Defended by Murray. Here's Johnson. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Spurs have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Left side Murray. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now Bagley. Pass to Primo. Outside Murray. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Clippers call time here. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Murray. And there's another one for the Spurs.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Hutchison, defended by Murray. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Cousins. Here's Hutchison. There's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Bagley. Banked it in off the glass.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
He's covered by Bagley. And it's rejected. Here's Vassell, defended by Burks. Down low. The Clippers grab the miss. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bagley against Burks.
Hey, yo, right here.
Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
LA basketball.
George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Tries to snap the cold streak. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Well, the Clippers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Cousins. Second chance shot. Blocked! Clock at 6. Driving in. And at last, they get one to fall. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th.
Hey, right here.
Here's Magician. Pass to Primo. On the wing, Vassell. 6 to shoot.
Who's got ball?
And it comes off the front of the rim. The Clippers shooting 27% here in the 4th. Clippers keep it alive.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the Spurs call time here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Derek.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Here's Magician. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Clippers ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hutchison. Now Burks. Rebound San Antonio. Bagley's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Looking to get back on track. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Yes, it's good.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Good on the shot. 17. And the Spurs lead by 14. The Clippers shooting 40% from the field in this one. George outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for LA, Jason Preston, shooting 1.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 56% today. Pass to Primo. Here's Vassell, defended by Burks. And here's Bagley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bagley's got 6 points in the quarter. George with it. Inside, here's Hutchison. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's George. He's guarded closely. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Possession San Antonio.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 22 was their biggest lead. We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Magician. Here's Primo. Now Bagley, checked by Cousins. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Burks goes in. Blocked. Takes a three. Good. And he's at 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Primo, checked by Cousins. And that one's good. Magician.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Go over, go over.
Releases from 15. Can't connect.
Well, that's the height and the reach of Bagley coming together nicely on the defensive end.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long and good night, everyone.
Oh. It's a gnat in here. Get out of here, gnat. You got something to tell me, gnat? You got something you want to tell me, gnat? Cuff my... Place myself on house arrest. Locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up... Doing about 50-11 sex, ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow, maybe because I'm mellow. And I got so much style, it's probably because I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took a L from Mrs. Winters, but I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought I brought a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories, we rocket the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing. How many fish bowl can't cope? You